I
Yeah.
do think it's interesting that at the end of the day, I'm just a huge the profit motives gotta go. Why does it exist? It helps no one. It hurts
And
everyone.
why can't we talk about alternatives?
Yeah.
Why is that so taboo?
Why
Like
why is there this idea like there's only the
there's almost like
profit
a
motive?
religion there's almost a religious righteousness about
Well,
it.
there is in the definition, and it basically is a religion because all statistics and science points to one thing, and they believe the other in all opposition, just
Yeah.
for no reason other than they like it. They
Right.
like it, right?
Yeah.
They
Yeah.
like seeing the green arrows go up in the percentages and the watching the stock app on their phone. It's like there's like nerds like who do this stuff who
Right.
enjoy it, but it's
And
like
that and then if they have to walk by a homeless person, they're like, "Oh, I don't like that. Get that out of my way.
yeah, like
Sweep those people
yeah,
away."
like how dare you occupy the public space?
Yeah,
Like,
it is kind of like a real life dystopian movie. I
well,
mean,
yeah, and that's what I think people don't understand is you don't need dystopia to be fiction. It's all around you. Like,
yeah.
just look around. Like, I mean, I saw someone. I don't mean to like harp on the submarine thing again. It's just kind of cogent, but
Yeah.
I saw someone posting. There are people like one out of I think it was like 1 out of 3 cancer. Like, don't quote me on this. I don't want to be wrong. I think I saw a statistic where it was like 1 out of 3 cancer patients dies because they can't continue to
Oh my
afford
God.
paying for their treatment, and there's billions of dollars being spent looking for these dicks in the tube underwater, like I was talking about, that they knew were dead the fucking second it happened,
Oh
and
my God.
there's people dying from cancer on the street. There's people starving to death. There's people drinking
It is
themselves
like
to
a
death. And
weird
we're like there's
disconnect.
this whole spectacle on the news of these people in the submarine, and it's like I can't help but like be insanely upset about that. Like
Yeah.
I go outside and I see homeless people. It's like, why isn't that on the news? Why aren't you
Right.
spending money on that? Like,
Yeah.
why are these billionaires allowed to do that? And
Yeah.
it's like, I don't know, but I feel bad for that. That I couldn't help but relate with that kid who was on there, the 19-year-old who didn't want to go. I'm like,
Oh.
I'm like, if Dad asked me to go on that, I would have been like, hell no, fuck Father's Day, no way, absolutely not. You
Yeah.
couldn't get me to go in that
Mm.
if you forced me to. I would
Yeah.
just rather die, and
Yeah.
I just couldn't help but like relate to that. So it is sad, but I also think it is a very shockingly perfect example of how insane the like wealth, the disparity between or what's the
Yeah.
term for it? The wealth
Just
gap.
yeah. Yeah.
I just think it's a great example of that and how